Wow, I can smell like the chlorine or pool, like a plastic inner tube here behind the fountain situation here. Every once in a while that aroma surfaces, and I don't know if it's a chemical to clean the water, or if it's or if it's actual chlorine, or if it's like some sort of plastic substrate or whatever, because it smells more like an inner tube or a float, raft, blow up thing, what have you, than chlorine. But they're all in the same group. It's pool aromas at the fountain. The statue in that fountain is called Duck Girl. And I forget why. But she's carrying a duck on her right hip with her arms sort of wrapped around it loosely, and has sort of, she's kind of tilted and tiptoeing, dancing, if you will. I'm just sort of meandering this morning for a short and sweet walk. Some days are considered, make it quick today, and some days are considered you can take your time today. Feels good out here. It's cool. We're having a cool flash that's been going on for about a week, and it should go through Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and then it'll heat back up to normal temperatures. But I have on a long sleeve, light shell, if you will, and we are talking, it's like 60, 62 degrees. Which in mid-June is unusual. We've had really high temperatures the past couple summers. I can remember thinking, oh God, I need to get the air on already. I'm enjoying this spring-like temperature situation in June. I can't stand the heat and hot weather. And it's kind of nice to sort of be able to enjoy spring or fall-like weather as long as possible. I know it won't last long, because typically with greenhouse effect and all that other stuff, the sun starts to really burn and get hot. For some reason, whether overcast or I don't know what it is, why we have these little cool fronts. I'm here on South Rittenhouse. There's a dance studio called Koresh Dance Studio. They used to be on Chestnut, but for quite a few years now they've been here at 2002. Is it Manning at this point? Manning? Or I guess South Rittenhouse and Manning kind of stagger. There's Koresh off to the left. Koresh is a name from Waco, Texas. And the head of a cult, David Koresh and the Branch Davidians, that group was actually raided, bombed. They all died, I believe, from that cult that would not leave the compound that was in Waco, Texas. that occurred just after Bill Clinton got into office for his first term, I believe. So people in general, quote unquote, give credit or blame Bill Clinton's administration for making the call to raid the Branch Davidians that was headed up, led by a Mr. David Koresh, Koresh. Isn't that interesting? I don't know how popular that name is, but I thought it was interesting that we had a Koresh dance studio that matched up with that. I only found out about this after 2011, when I experienced something so weird that I sort of started looking up things that came up that could be related. Anyway, a little interesting tidbit there. So I think Clinton was when in his 90s. I kind of forget because the Bush administration came in. So the Clintons seem 90-ish to me. I'd have to look it up. I'm really bad with exact dates for presidents. So, sorry. It was the Clintons and then the Bushes, I believe. And the Bushes would have been 1996. So the 8-year, it could have been like 88 to 96 was Clinton. It's possible. Mosquito bite on my ankle here. So, anyway. It's nice and quiet. This road here, Latimer, goes to the back of the church. Often this corner unit here of these apartments is handicap accessible, so I believe someone has lived there who is in a wheelchair, but I'm not certain that they're still there. See them every once in a while. It's Bob. Street here is the St. James. It makes an L shape and kind of zigzags back around and goes to Woodstock and ultimately 20th Street, I believe. It's a pretty blue house there. This is Chancellor, and we're on the west side of Rittenhouse Square.